How's it going, crew? This is Happy Days and welcome to another Terraria tutorial. In this episode we're going to be looking at making an AFK Lizard Temple Power Cell farm. As an added bonus, it also farms Mimic statues and functions as a money farm as well. So it took a little while to design, but if you keep watching I'm going to show you some of the main features of this trap and how you can easily build this in your own jungle temple. Stay watching, see you soon. Okay, welcome back guys. So I wanted to give you a quick look at some of the loot that I've been collecting with this farm. Because it spawns mimics, it's actually able to collect all of the accessories that drop from mimics, which is fantastic. So if you're looking to make, your Ankh shield, or get Titan gloves, things like that, cross necklace, it's just really handy for that. It's also obviously collecting lizard power cells, which is great. And you can get a few banners and a bit of cash as well, which is really cool. Alright, so the first challenge with making this trap was I had to think about how lizards spawn in the temple. And a big thing they do is they spawn off screen. So the first thing I did was make, and I'll just turn the map on, I built these long, thin tunnels. They're 3 blocks high, and lizards will only spawn off screen. So this gives them a chance to walk along and fall down here. What I've got at the bottom is 2 teleporters, and just mind me while I'm doing a bit of fighting. I might summon ravens to keep them off me while I'm recording here. Okay, what I've done is put 2 teleporters at the bottom, although you probably only need 1. And, oh, that's why the green one's not working. Oh gosh, even I still make silly mistakes every now and then. Okay, so I've just got 2 teleporters, and they're just simply linked with 3 buttons, and lizards will walk to the center of where you're standing. So it's critical that your trap is directly in line with the teleporters. So when you're standing in the middle of the trap here, the mobs will walk underneath you, land on the teleporters, and fall in the trap. Okay, the next thing I had an issue with is it worked great, and then after a while it stopped working. And I realized that the flying snakes, and perfect timing, mate, they also have a 3-block spawn height. So they were spawning also in the trap. So I thought, what's a way I can kill them without killing the lizards, because you don't want the lizards dying out here. So what I did is I made just regular dart traps, that's all they are. And you can find these just lying around, and I've been collecting a few while I play all my worlds. So all I've done is, and I've hooked that up the wrong way, all you do is hook them up just in the middle of the row with a single line of wire, and I've connected them up to a 5-second timer. And the reason is you just want to slowly kill the snakes but not kill the lizards. And I've got the same on the other side here. And the only reason you're seeing snakes now is because the dart traps are not killing them. So I hook that up, and then all I've got is I could probably clean this wiring up a bit. The red wiring is to the 5-second timer. The green and the blue are the teleporters up the top. That little red thing is another trial. I put a teleporter here. But what you can actually see is, obviously you need to get down to this trap from the top of the temple. And I noticed some lizards were dropping down here. So I thought I mucked around with a teleporter, and this is what was happening, they were falling down. So what I did instead was I've made an actuated entryway so you can walk into your trap, and when you seal it off it actually opens a drop chute there. So any lizards that drop down here will walk along, drop down there, and then fall into the trap like everyone else. And when you're ready to come out, it'll actually turn the blocks solid again. And if you want to drop into your trap, you can just go like that. So nice and easy. To get actuated blocks like this, oh, I got a magic quiver. To get actuated blocks alternating like this, it's not hard. All you need to do is turn the actuators off one of the sides, and then you can switch one to both off, or one off, one on. And then you just need to actuate the block you want to have alternating, just like that. So it's nice and easy. So I'll turn these ravens off, stand in the middle again, Get some slimes back in there. The other reason you don't want to do too much damage is if the lizards go into their lying down mode, sometimes they won't drop up the top, and you can see there's a power cell up there now. Another thing I could add is a switch in there, so if you wanted to quickly teleport in, you could go up there if you wanted to. But I don't think it's, I don't think it's necessary, because if you just walk in, turn the trap on, you're good to go. You can see all those lovely lizards dropping down. Let's turn those darts back on. So guys, really easy trap once you've got it set up. It took me ages to get this working, but I'm confident with it now, and I would never show this in a video unless it was at least 95% accurate and working. So I'm sure in the comments you can give me a few tweaks, but this is pretty effective, works really well, gets you some pretty sweet loot, and best of all guys, it's completely AFK like most of my traps. Alright, thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this or you learned something. Leave a comment if you've got questions or you want to suggest an improvement to this trap. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please join us. We're just about to do our 1,000 subscriber special, which means giveaways and just a big thank you from me. So, until next time guys, this is the most important part. Stay happy, and I'll see you next time. Happy Days signing out.